Hi, it's only me, Tony. How are you? Another friendly face for the trans community, hopefully. Of course, non-biased, non-judgmental, and definitely no politics. You have to excuse me, so I'm just adjusting this because I've got a stand now for the camera phone for the minute. I have got a camera, but I have to work out how to use it. It's one of those action cameras, which I think would work better outside. But this phone's doing quite well, I think. But there you go. Oh, excuse that little grunt over there. That was Simba coming in. I think he's annoyed that the cat's gone outside, so I think he's annoyed with that, but there we go. Right, okay, what did we talk about the last time? Yes, we spoke about coming out to friends and family about being trans, which is a huge step in itself, and the understanding with that. Both parties, so should understand, the journey and everything like that, and what it means to be trans. Well, anyway, so the next step. This is what we're going to be talking about now. After telling your loved ones, your boyfriend, girlfriend, parents, spouses, siblings, whatever like that, and they're going to your GP. Excuse me, Zena, leave it. Thank you. To make an appointment, seeing your local GP about making an appointment to go to your local gender clinic, which will take down southwest. It takes between 18 months and 2 years. I know there's two clinics definitely down here, one in Tavistock and one in Exeter. Don't know yet if there's one in Cornwall. The people I know from Cornwall used to travel all the way up to Exeter to go to the gender clinic there. In that time when you're waiting, start getting the new you together. Like what kind of clothes you want to wear, what makeup, if any, what hairstyle you'd like to have, or if you don't have any hair, what kind of wigs you wear, if you ever want to wear wigs. You don't have to. It's entirely up to you. It's your choice. You wear whatever you want. And just don't jump in feet first like most of us do, like, and put on the most outrageous article of clothing, the most outrageous hairdo, with the most outrageous lot of makeup on, like just slap it on with a trowel and hope for the best. That is not the answer, because it's bad enough, especially in my case, because I'm 6'4" tall and about 6 foot wide. It's bad enough people staring at me anyway, so not, sort of, because people do stare if you look different. But if you slap the makeup on like so thick, you just have to scrape it off with a trowel, and wear the wrong clothing that doesn't suit you at all, then people will stare even more, and they will take the make out of you, and they do. People are vicious; they really are vicious. And what I want is for you to be comfortable in what you're wearing, in who you are. That you can walk down the road with your head held high, which you should do anyway, regardless of what you've got on. Hold your head high, look people in the eye. If they're staring at you, look at them back in the eye and just either nod and smile, or just thought, do I know you? I've done that once. I walked up to her, she was staring at me, she was talking to somebody else, and I just went up and said, oh, hello, how are you, kind of thing. Is there anything wrong? And she, oh, no, that's it. But she was just staring in general, but I thought she was staring at me. I was quite a bit paranoid, but there you go. But yeah, so like, don't rush and buy the first dress or outfit you see, the first bit of makeup you see. You think, all right, yeah, no, that's the foundation. I'll grab that foundation. No, you have to work out what colour suits you best. You just dab a bit on your neck here, and if it matches the colour of your neck, then that's the best foundation to buy. I won't give you any tips on makeup, because there's number one, I'm not very good at it, and I just put it on the way I like it, and that's it. And number two, there's so many people on YouTube that do that very, very well. So just learn from them. Do your research. Watch videos on YouTube about makeup. About hairdos and hair updos and whatever like that. I do all the time, and I do get little tips, even though I don't use them, as you can see. Please state of earn the price of potatoes these days are unbelievable. Sorry about that, too close. Oh, scary. But anyway, yes. So So I just don't go out buying loads and loads and loads of expensive makeup, because a lot of what they call influencers online, they actually try these, they try out bits of makeup that are sent to them, so therefore they don't, majority of them don't buy them, that they get sent, so that, and they do a thing do a video on it and say how good or how bad it is. And some of the stuff is just unbelievable, like 50 quid just for a bit of foundation. You don't need to spend that much on a bit of foundation. You can pick up a lovely foundation for 12 quid in Boots, and that'll do just as good, if not better, than say a 50, 60, 70 quid one. But if you want to spend that much on a foundation, go for it. They're all just basically the same. It's just the name that you're paying for. So I, for one, I have got, I'll talk about it now. I have got 2 huge boxes full of makeup, and a huge box full of eyelashes. I got 68 pairs of eyelashes, which I cut in half, so I don't have the whole. I don't use the whole thing. I just do just the half here. So basically, that's double. So 68 pairs is like basically you double that. I do 136. Oh gosh, I got that right. 136 pairs of lashes. Really, that's what I've got. And I feel naked if I don't wear them. But you don't have to wear them if you don't want to. And that's the same with anything. If you don't want to wear makeup, don't. If you don't want to wear nice, not nice, but if you don't want to wear dresses and things like that, don't. Just wear what you want to wear. Wear what suits you the best. Wear what makes you comfortable. All right. So I've seen people in their 70s transitioning, and the first thing they do is go out and buy the shortest mini dresses and the highest heeled thigh length boots and everything like that, and it didn't suit them, but they felt comfortable like that, so and they carried on doing it. So good luck to them. And it's the same with all of us. If we want to wear what you want to, if you want to wear a plastic bag, just wear a plastic bag. You just be happy and just go for it. So I've got notes. I did write notes, but I'm still whittering on. Yeah, as I was saying about makeup, it's like I've written it down yesterday. All written down. So we tend to wear the clothes that don't suit us, but when we start, because we get overexcited. We go, yay! Oh yeah, no, that's, and you can't wait. You really cannot wait to start dressing as the gender you should be assigned to at birth from the very beginning. And it's very heady. It's like being drunk in a way. It's like actually finally coming out as being trans, to yourself most of all, and to the most important people around you, is such a relief. It really is. It just, you're like going, oh, right, that's out now. I don't have to hide anymore. And then what do? Instead of going, oh, right, we'll just walk through the curtains slowly, we swish the curtains right across and we run. We run and run and run, and we run with it. And don't run, honestly. Walk. Just walk through those curtains. You just say, right, fine, this is me now. Have a sit down, relax, and enjoy the moment that you have come out, and just say, right, fine, the next step is to find your own identity as the trans person that you that you're going to be. And that can take time. And after going to the GP, you're waiting between 18 months and 2 years for your appointment at the gender clinic. You can work out what style you want to have, what suits you the best, what makeup you want to wear, if any, what hairstyle, if any, you want, what kind of clothes that suit you, and take the people that are close to you out with you. Include them in everything that you do. It's like if you want to go shopping for clothes and you're married, take your wife with you, or your mother with you, or your best girlfriend with you, or even your girlfriend with you, because the women know about these things. They know more than we do, because we are just starting, and it's like baby steps again. You have to remember, you have to realise that the women around us were born girls. They were born, as a female, and that has been them all along. And it's just, And they've they've gone through all the steps which we are going to be, which we go through in 2 years. They've gone through 12, 14 years, 10, 12, 14 years, like the puberty and stuff, but we go through it in 2 to 3 years, and then you have the surgery if you go down that route. And it is so much to deal with in such a short time, really, but it's just one of those things you do for your own sanity, for your own health, for your own personal happiness. I've been wittering on again, haven't I? So yeah, but cutting on about stuff like that. Another thing I want to touch is when you do want to start a transition, you need to find. Oh, that's it. You don't need to find a man to validate yourself as a woman. Only you can validate that. I've done it myself. It's just like, so that it's the attention more than anything else. It's like, oh yeah, so that guy fancies me because he thinks I'm a woman and whatever like that. But 9 times out of 10, it's not. It's because I'm trans, and I know that, and I still know that now. That guys come up to me if I'm out somewhere, like in a pub or whatever, they come up to me and start chatting, and I know for a fact that they're interested in me only because I'm trans. Majority of them, not all of them. I'm not saying that all men are like that, but majority of them, they just want to try out a trans. And I've been told that so many times by so many different people. It's just unbelievable. And I'm thinking, oh, all right, I'm not a bloody push bike, I'm not a new car with leather interior and whatever like that. But there you go. It's just you. You are the only person who can validate yourself. Just be you. Just be you. You don't need a man. You really don't need a man. You see, because people automatically think that if a man transitions to be a woman, then she will go after men. Not necessarily, because it's your gender you're changing, not your sexuality. Remember that. It's your gender you're changing. So you will still, if you like women before you transition, you will still, 9 times out of 10, you will still like women after you transition. So therefore you'll be a trans lesbian, or just a lesbian, whatever like that. So I've covered that. It's like years ago, and I remember I was with my now ex-husband, and there's a trans woman come up, so like she totally transitioned, and she was happy with her wife and everything. She did hers in the 80s, and she walked up to my now ex-husband and said, "Oh, you do realise, well, when Tony transitions, she's going to be a lesbian, And he just looked at her and he went, "What?" And he told me that, and I'm there going, no, it's my gender I'm changing, not my sexuality. And I liked men before I transitioned, and I still like them. So there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with, if you like women, you like women. If you want to be with a woman, you go for it. You just go for it. There you go. If you're in a relationship or have a parent that is there for you and supports you on your journey, include them in the different steps you are going through. That basically means like everything, like going shopping, talking about how you feel. It's okay. Simba's like chomping on his nails, on his claws. Bless him. He's watching me now. Going, "Mm. Yeah, I'm talking about you now." But I'm just talk to each other about the people around the trans people. Ask them how they're feeling. Ask them what they're going through, because you learn at the same time, and because we haven't done this before. So it's a learning curve for us as well when we start. It really is. And believe you me, it is the most scariest, loneliest journey you will ever take. I'm not trying to scare you, but it is, because no one understands how you feel inside. Only you know that. I don't know how you feel. I felt the way I felt. It's going to be different from the way you felt. And it just really is. But that's all the people around you have to do, is just to be there for you, and to reassure you that they are there for you and with you along the journey. It is also a lonely journey for the people involved with trans people as well, because well, sort of all the emotions and which I touched on the last video, anger and everything like that, sort of, and it really, really is. And you should talk to each other about that, not screaming and shouting, because that will happen. It's like trans people, trans women will, because you have to remember they're going through puberty again. So it's like having a teenager around you, most probably. It's like screaming and shouting and whatever like that. So I hate you. I don't want to be with you. You don't understand. Why don't you understand? And everything like that. And that's what happens. But as long as you're there for each other, that's the main thing, and that's what's important. It's like with me, my family just my family just didn't want nothing to do with me, but that's one of those things. It's their problem, not mine, so, and I'm happy with who I am. And there will be loads of tantrums. Oh, tears and tantrums, I'm telling you, for at least 2 years, I'd say. Tears and tantrums there will be. And we're just going through puberty again. That's what it is. It's like, especially with the older trends, it's like going through puberty. Went through puberty once to be the male that you weren't happy being, and then you go on the hormone regime, and it's like going through puberty yet again. It is horrendous, absolutely horrendous. It really is, and it's just so intense. Just literally, it's bang, bang, bang. What we go through in 3 years, a cisgender woman would have gone through about 10 to 12 years. So, and that's what people have to understand. It's not easy. It really is not easy. So I'm waiting to go to the gender clinic now. So it seems like a lifetime to. So it's just really, 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 really is a lifetime to wait. But it is worth it in the end. It really is worth it in the end. I've never been happier in my life. People say, "Oh, well, look at you. You've got nothing now, Tony." Sort of before that, I had a partner, I had a husband. I lived in a nice house, which I live in a nice apartment now with a roof terrace, which is lovely. But and everything. I look at you now. You've got no job. You're on benefits, and you're single. And I'm go, well, yeah, but I'm happy. I'm happy because I'm the real me now. So which is the most important thing, and that is the most important thing as well. So if I'm wittering on, just let me know. Right. Go with the makeup stuff and everything. A couple of people have asked me if to actually do a makeup video. No, I'm not going to, but because there's so many people out there that are wonderful at doing makeup. I'm not one of them. I do my own face and that's it. So I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not an influencer, as they call them. But there are lots of people on YouTube that are amazing that do that. And if you actually go onto my channel, the whole channel, and look, and at the very top, very top there, it'll just say home videos, like channels, whatever like that. And if you go onto the channels, there'll be a list of the people that I watch and that I recommend because I enjoy them. Not all of them give you tips. Wayne Goss is one of them. He is brilliant. He gives you makeup tips on hooded eyes, which I've got, and how to put your foundation on if you want to wear foundation, what to do, what not to do, what's the best, and whatever like that. And he is brilliant. He is amazing. And he's from Cardiff, which is nice. So he's Welsh. So am I. And there's Tatty, there's Jeffree Star, there's Nikki Tutorials. She's from the Netherlands. There's Kimberly's as well, which is from Devon. It's not far, from about 4 or 5 miles away from me. So like she's brilliant. So like she just puts the makeup on, and it's like a step-by-step kind of thing. But just brilliant. So have a look through those and pick up tips from them. That's what I do all the time. And and don't go out spending loads and loads of money on just one bit of makeup. Just expensive makeup, and the cheaper versions in your local supermarket can be just as good. My favourite at the moment is Makeup Revolution, especially for the eyeshadows. They're most beautiful colours of eyeshadows, which I'm wearing today. Look, I've got some gold and some blue, and if you can't see it in this slide, but and some burgundy on the eyes and everything. And my lips are like this CoverGirl, which is I got from Poundland. The eyelashes I think I got online. The hair dye I get from Poundland. It's just, you know, you don't have to fork out hundreds of pounds to look good. Well, I think I do actually, but there you go. But you know, it's just that it's individual choices, isn't it? If you do want to go out and spend 50 quid on one eyeshadow, go for it. Or if you want to spend £8 on a palette of 12 eyeshadows, you know, there are a lot of different colours. It's entirely up to you. I prefer, so like Makeup Revolution is you get that in Superdrug. That's one I like personally. They do quite good foundations, but the eyeshadows are brilliant. And I got a free blush compact off them, and it's pink, bright pink. It's gorgeous. It's just stunning, and it's got like a bit of it's got blushes in there, 3 blushes and a highlighter in there, which is really, really good. Soap and Glory is another one. That's a little bit more expensive, but I absolutely adore Soap and Glory. I've got loads of their stuff. Thank you, Gina. So for Christmas presents, like with all quite a few Soap and Glory stuff, which is enjoyable. But I do like their foundation. That's about 20 quid a bottle, but it's got the primer and foundation in one in there, and it's really good. And some of the lippy stuff is quite good as well. So, and the other one is the foundation. If I do wear foundation, which I haven't got any on today, and I don't usually wear foundation during the day. I usually wear just a primer and then powder over the top, and then everything else on top of that. But if I do go out pubbing or whatever like that, I do tend to use foundation. And the one, my go-to foundation is Dermacol. You get that on eBay or online, everything like that. It can be quite expensive, but it covers. It really does, and it is a full cover makeup as well as foundation if that's what you're looking for. But if you just want to be subtle, just use a bit of primer, a bit of powder, and then just go for it. And have a look in your local Poundland, because that's another good place to look for decent makeup for a quid. It really is. Like I've got CoverGirl lippy on, which I paid a pound for, and my eyelashes, some of my eyelashes I bought there, you get 2 pairs for a quid, which works out of 4 pairs for a quid for me because I cut them in half. If you want to wear it, I get mine online as well, so all they're from China or whatever like that, you know, Hong Kong, and they turn up and you get a box of about 10 pairs in there, so there's 20 pairs for me because I cut them in half. And they last a long time, and I do reuse them. I've got a little nail box thing, you know, and that's what I do. I take my lashes off and put them in this little box, in little compartments, and I know, well, they're the used ones, and then the unused ones I leave aside and everything like that. So, but yes, so just go out shopping, look at stuff that you like, and if it suits you, hello Simba, mommy kiss. No kisses for mommy. It's like, that was Simba, my baby boy. Yeah, there he is. Give me a little kiss there. But anyway, so just have a look around and enjoy the journey. Honestly, really, really enjoy getting to know yourself and the people around you, getting to know the real you as well. Honestly, but you have to understand each other. And I keep saying that again. It's like understanding is the main thing. It's like this is what I'm trying to do, is to educate. So if anybody wants me to go over anything again, just let me know in the comments below. Oh, and by the way, and thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the lovely comments I've had, both on YouTube and on social media, whatever, other Facebook in particular. So lovely comments. Thank you so much. So I've got some lovely friends, which is marvellous. And you know, it's just share the hell out of this, subscribe, like, whatever, but just share, because I want to help people to understand, and that's the main thing. Understanding each other. That's what we need to do. Too many people are just too quick to dig their heels in, basically, whatever like that. But anyway, look, oh my grief, it's nearly 25 minutes nearly on this. Oh grief, and I don't even edit, do I? So anyway, look, I'm going to look, I am definitely going to go through this and see what I can do about it, because it's a bit too long. Anyway, love you lots. Thank you for watching, and subscribe, share the hell out of this, and just go for it. All right, have a good day. Thank you. Bye.